The Food Safety Modernization Act, or FSMA regulations, as they apply to food processing and manufacturing, have two main areas of focus: preventive controls and forensics. Under preventive controls, the goal is to attempt to control the risk of things like undeclared allergens, biological contaminants, and other adulterants. These can be caused by a number of things, including incorrect packaging or labeling, incorrect ingredients in the product, human mistakes, improper processing or storage, and even things like worn equipment. For each of these areas, there are a number of things that can be done in a digitalization strategy in order to address them. For example, incorrect packaging might be addressed by label verification, in which a vision system might be used to ensure that the package or label applied to a product matches what's meant to be made. For incorrect ingredients, we might employ something like a material verification system, as well as recipe management that ensures that the materials that are put into a particular product are the correct materials. For human mistakes, there's all kinds of things that can be done. We could include things like supplier verification, making sure that the appropriate materials are being provided. We may have automated sanitation checklists. There might be automated standard operating procedures, etc. For improper processing and storage, we may actually measure various environmental variables to ensure that the materials are held at the correct temperature for the correct duration. We can do this through things like a process historian. We might actually even use manufacturing execution system capability called performance management to look at that. And it's possible that quality management could play a role as well through things like statistical process control or even vision-based defect detection. Finally, for worn equipment, where things might potentially break off of a piece of equipment, we can use tools like preventive and predictive maintenance that might help us to understand when a particular piece of equipment may be nearing its end of life. All of these things are available in a modern Industry 4.0 or even MES type of system. It can be built into any kind of food processing environment where materials are being brought into the production environment and being transformed into a finished goods. They can also be applied at other various points in the supply chain. Finally, talking a little bit about forensics. In forensics, the focus is having a complete set of tracing data in the event of an illness outbreak or an identified recall. Modern Industry 4.0 systems, especially the automated track and trace systems, can provide this capability electronically as a side effect of food processing through automated production facilities and packaging plants. It's important to ensure that the electronic track and trace systems you implement include the critical tracking events and key data elements in your food safety plan. Choosing a competent integration partner who understands both the technology and the regulations is critical to your success.